All right, I will kick off. So hi, everybody, and welcome. I'm just going to talk for a few minutes before we get going. There's a couple of new people, which is awesome. A couple of you I haven't met before, so I'm so thrilled to have you here. And I'm just going to tell you very, very briefly a little bit about me and the Slow Coach. Hopefully you can see this. So welcome, I'm Andrea. I'm the Slow Coach. I'm based in St Ives, north of Sydney. I am the exact opposite, pretty much, of the typical runner. I haven't been sporty my whole life. I'm not naturally fit or talented or athletic, and I run purely through a series of life lessons that have taught me that through mindset and goal setting and being active, that I can really achieve a lot of things, that I can make myself proud of myself, which has been quite monumental in my life, that I can achieve goals and that I can mark a chapter in my life where I have a fit and healthy body, and that I can use it and I can create memories so that one day when I can't run, I will be proud of myself and pleased that I did. I have a very small running and coaching business, which I started because I felt the real need in the running community to have a conversation that was different to the one that I see everybody else in the mainstream running community having. So let's have a look very briefly at these Runner's World magazines, featuring really, really beautiful people. But all the words, all the messaging historically around running has included these sort of messages of let's get fitter, leaner, and faster. Let's eat smarter, get energized, burn fat fast, smash your PB, get fitter in 10 seconds, train easy, run fast. All of these sorts of messages that are kind of flooding the running community or the mainstream running community for the most part. And if I do a very quick Instagram search, so I just used the hashtag runners of Instagram, this is who I see. Stunning, beautiful people, hundreds and thousands of millions of them. And don't get me wrong, they look amazing. But I don't see myself represented there. I am pushing 50 years old. I am not athletic. I have a mummy tummy. I can't run very fast. I wear thick glasses. My face goes really red when I run. I get out of breath easily. And I am not featured. I am not present in this running conversation. So I decided to have my own. And that's where where the Slow Coach originated. I just want to help people like me overcome the intimidation of starting a running program, where it doesn't matter if you're not slim or fit or fast or naturally able. But through setting clear goals, having a structured running program, being consistent, you can get to your goals anyway, regardless of what they are. If it's 2K or 5K or 10K, or just running to the top of the local hill, you definitely can do it. And those imageries, those bodies are not necessarily part of the package that you need to get there. Just like you, I'm being affected at the moment what I call the coronavirus, this debilitating disease that, and I'm not trying to make light of it because of course it's having a really considerable impact on our community and on our world at the moment. But as runners, it's also making it very hard to get out the door. Many of us are not feeling great. We just stuck indoors a lot with a lot of interruptions. And this is not meant to be a story of motivational memes and perfect ponytails because, as you can see, I can't provide any of those. Many of us are stuck in this Groundhog Day of just blahness, sameness, and finding the time and the headspace to run can be really, really difficult, and I get that. But at the same time, that's why it's so important to try. That's why it's so important to get going. Now is the time to survive, to rejuvenate and to rebuild and to create the future that you really want for yourself. The one little word of caution that I would have, just like those images that I showed you earlier, is that I'd urge you not to worry about being perfect, whether it's in tonight's whether it's in tonight's strength training session or whether it's in your running program in general. Perfect is the enemy of the good. We all feel so intimidated. It's so difficult to start when everybody else around us is wearing t-shirts from expensive overseas races or talks about having run a sub 3-hour marathon, when you know that that's not going to be part of your reality. So don't worry about it. There is no need to be perfect. My very imperfect body took me over 42 kilometers at the Canberra Marathon recently, and that's me crossing the finish line with my friend Lexi next to me and my son Sebastian. I did it very, very slowly. My time was 5 hours 35, I think. But I finished, and I'm so incredibly proud of that, because 10 years ago, I would never have believed that I was capable of running a marathon. So imperfect bodies are capable of incredible things. This is one of the many mantras I tell myself in my running program, that the miracle isn't that I finished. The miracle is that I had the courage to start. And I'll just offer that to you as a little mantra, if it helps. Getting on to tonight's session, the importance of strength training. So as runners, we are placing an awful lot of impact on our bodies. Especially as beginner runners, we are increasing the load that we've asked our bodies to bear very dramatically in a very short space of time. And one of the most important insurance policies we can give ourselves is to have slightly stronger bodies to help to cope with that impact. Strong arms, strong upper bodies give us an arm drive, which helps drive us forward, gives us a lot of speed, gives us a lot of energy. Strong bodies create good posture, and good posture creates better running form and more efficiencies. As I said already, strength is your best insurance policy against injury. Strength training too, because it's uncomfortable and it's difficult, creates one of the most important assets we need as runners, and that's mental strength. The most critical feature, I think, that we as runners can develop is the skill of being comfortable with being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable is part of the running journey, and if you can put up with it, it's a great technique for getting you through your uncomfortable 2Ks, 5Ks, 10Ks, whatever the case may be. So that's the blurb over. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we're going to just do some exercises together. I'd love you to all join in. If you have any questions at any point, or if you can't hear me, or if you have any notes for me, just unmute and talk. And in the meantime, I will just move back a little bit. Hopefully you can all see me. How's that? Okay, we're just going to walk on the spot. So let's move up our bodies. Let's warm up a little bit. Walking on the spot. Tummies in, pelvic floor lifted. And when you're ready, we're just going to jog lightly. Cutting off my head there. Okay, good job. Now, just bring your one leg up to 90 degrees and see if you can hold that balance. Nice, strong, stable posture. You're going to feel this quad working hard. Don't worry if you're a bit wobbly. About 30 seconds. And when you're ready, do the other leg. Balancing is quite hard. Engaging those quads is quite hard. Not wobbling is very hard. But running is essentially a series of one-legged exercises. So we need to build up that balance. Okay, when you're ready, we're just going to do some high knees. Bring your knees up. Sorry about the thumping. Great job. Give them a shake. And now we're going to do the same, but we're going to kick ourselves in the butt. Okay, hopefully you're feeling nice and warm. When you're ready, we're going to do some star jumps. All right, good job. Sorry, my ponytail's coming under. Okay, what's next? Shake it out. Okay, just some half lunges. We'll do the full ones later. Just a gentle bend. Back together. Other leg. Back together. Just flood those quads and those glutes with blood. Fill up the capillary beds. Nice and easy. And then when you're ready, just some gentle little bends. We're not doing a full squat. We're just bending very slightly, warming up. I forgot to press start on my Garmin. And everyone knows if it's not on Strava, it didn't happen. Okay, good job. I hope you're feeling nice and warm. Probably a little bit out of breath, just like me. What we're going to do now is a series of exercises in about 40-second bursts. So we're going to exercise for 40 seconds, and then we're going to take a 20-second break. We're going to do about 5 or 6 exercises, and then we'll repeat the whole set. Remember, if you don't know how to do something, or if you have any questions, just unmute yourselves and ask me. So, here goes. To begin with, we're just going to jump and then touch each foot. Jump, touch, touch. Feet are just very slightly wider than hip distance apart. If the jump hurts, if you have pain in your hips or in your pelvic floor or anywhere, you don't need to do the jump. It's fine just to do the stretch like that. Nearly there. About 4 seconds to go. Great job. 20-second rest. What we're going to do next, when you're ready, is get into a plank position, and we're going to touch our shoulders. So when the bell goes, and I hope you can see my whole body, I'm not sure, we're going to just touch and touch, touch and touch. If the full plank is too hard, you're very welcome to drop to your knees. Please don't let your lower backs get sore. So nice strong plank, touch, touch. Lots of big deep breaths, tummy muscles engaged. Nearly there. Well done. 20-second break. Okay. When you're ready for the next one, we're going to do some mountain climbers. So we're going to get back into our plank position. No need to stop just yet. You're going to bring your legs up like this. If you want to, you're welcome to run it, or just walk, leg up, leg up. Strong tummy muscles. Looking good. Oh, well done. 20-second break. Big breaths. What's next? Reverse lunges. Okay, so back up into standing position. Shake it out. For this one, we're just going to step backwards into a big lunge. Here we go. Backwards. And then drive up. Backwards. Drive up. The importance of this exercise is in the driving, not so much in the lunging, because this is the movement that gets you off the ground when you're running, lifts you off the floor and drives you forward. 10 seconds to go, then we're going to change legs. Nearly there. Nice and strong. Well done. Shake it out. Catch your breath. Don't forget your posture. And in about 10 seconds or so, we're going to go to the other side. Okay, here we go. Step backwards, lunge up. Just at your own speed. Nice strong lunges. Try and keep your hips parallel to one another. Tummy muscles in. Protect that lower back. If you need to take a break, it's completely fine. And we're done. 40 seconds. Good job, guys. Tricep dips. You can do this one on the chair or on the floor. If you have a chair, just sit on the edge, wriggle right to the edge, and catch your weight with your arms. We're going to lower ourselves down and up. If you haven't got a chair, just do it on the floor. So hold yourself like that. Down and up. Lower and up. If you need more work, put your legs out further. If you need more help, bring them closer to you. Nearly there. Tough workout, everybody. Just realized I don't normally work out with makeup on and my face is sweating. Well done. All right, nearly there. Last one before we get a minute's rest. We're going to do some modified burpees. So when you hear the beep, we're just going to roll down to our feet. I hope you can see me. And walk out to a plank. Walk back to your feet and stand up. Roll down to your feet. Walk out. Hold your plank. Roll back to your feet and stand up. Good job. Well done. Keep going. Nearly there. Nearly there. Last one. Okay, you can ignore the beeps for 60 seconds. Grab a quick drink if you need one. And then we're going to do it all again. Really good work. I can see some expert form there. Ethan is in Cape Town, South Africa. Give us a wave, E. Good job. And when we come off mute in a little while, I'll ask you to tell me who the other little people are. Okay. Ooh. All right. Good job, everybody. We're just going to do another set of reps, and then we can change it up a bit. Well done. Nearly 9 minutes in. Okay. We're going to start in 20 seconds. Catch your breath. Shake it out. We're going to start with our jumps and touch, touch. So when you're ready, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump, touch, touch. Remember, if the jump hurts, just stretch it out. What we're doing here is asking our quads and our glutes and our calves and our core to raise us off the ground just like it would when we're running. And we're putting force through our feet to get all the little bones and tendons in our feet to get used to that repetitive jumping impact. It's called plyometrics. Good job. 20-second break. Shake it out. Really good. And get into position. We're going to do our plank, touching our shoulders. Remember, if the plank is too hard, you can drop to your knees. When you hear the bell, here we go. Plank, touch, touch. Nearly there. Well done. Whew, that was burning. Okay, what's next? Mountain climbers. So catch your breath, get back into plank. We're just going to pull up our knees when you hear the bell. I should have brought a towel. Here we go. Knees up, tummy muscles in. Nearly there. Oh, thank goodness. Stretch out those arms. And come up onto your feet for some reverse lunges. Remember, we're going to drop backwards and drive forwards. Here we go. Big lunge back and up. Drive up. Keep your weight in the middle between your hips and your knee over your toes. Don't let yourself fall in or wobble outwards. There we go. Catch your breath. Shake it out. And you're going to do the other side. The end is in sight. Hopefully you can see me. Okay. Here we go. Backwards and lunge. Backwards. Well done. Okay, what's next? Tricep dips. So find yourself a chair, or you can just use the floor. Get into position. It's a nice excuse to sit down. Ooh. Here we go. As runners, we do need upper body strength. That arm drive makes a lot of difference to our efficiency and to our speed as runners. But we do tend to neglect our upper bodies, me especially. There we go. Well done. Whew, shake it out. Our last one are our burpees, our modified burpee. So we're just going to go up, walk out to a plank, and curl back up again. Here we go. Up, roll down, walk out, hold it for a second, walk back, curl back up, catch your breath. Do it again. Nearly there. Roll out, roll back, and up. Whew. About 15 seconds to go. Roll out, hold it, roll back. And last one. Here we go. Roll it out. Whew. Okay, and we're done. Have a break. Give yourself a pat on the back. Catch our breath for a minute or two. And we're going to do something very slightly different for another 5 minutes or so, just to get us through this workout. Okay. Have a drink. Have a breather. Stretch out anything that hurts. You're going so well. If you can't see me, if I need to change my position, just let me know. In about what, 40 seconds or so, 20 seconds or so, we're going to do some glute bridges. So, nearly there. Hopefully you can see me. Okay, when you hear the bell, please someone just let me know if you can't see, because my camera is quite far away and I can't see myself. We're just going to push up. There we go. Into glute bridges and come down. Push up and come down. This is really important that you keep your hip bones parallel and that you squeeze up one vertebra at a time, that you don't hyperextend. So don't push yourself too far up. Just come to a point where your body is in line with your knees and roll back down again. Up and down. We're going to squeeze those glutes, building a nice strong core. It's going to hold us in position. And now for this last one, we're just going to go up into this top position here, and we're just going to hold it for 10 seconds or so. Don't forget to breathe. Keep your body in a nice line. Just hold it there. Well done. And come down. I can't see through my glasses because they're so fogged up. Okay, when you're ready, we're just going to bring our knees up to 90 degrees to the floor, pushing our tummies and the small of our back into the ground. We're just going to lower one leg and bring it back up to position. Lower the other leg and bring it into position. Don't let your back get sore. If you need to, you can put your hands under your hip bones just to give your back a little bit more support. Otherwise, just lower and raise, lower and raise. We'll do about 3 more. 1, 2, last one, 3. Well done. Give your knees a squeeze if you need to. My glasses are so foggy I can't see my own notes. Okay, essentially we're just going to do the opposite of that on all fours. So when you're ready, get into a nice tabletop position. Your knees and your hands should be opposite one another. Your hips and your shoulders nice and neutral. You're just going to raise one leg up behind you. You're just going to work one leg at a time here. So raise it up and down. Asking that glute to do quite a lot of work. Up. One more. And change sides. Other leg. One more. Well done. Short break. And then we're just going to get onto our bums again. This is really important to keep your tummy muscles pulled in, your core as tight as you can. We're just going to rock very slightly till we've got a bit of a balance here. If you can, you're going to try and twist. If you need to put your feet down and take a break, that's completely fine. Otherwise, you're using all the things we need as runners, which is balance, core strength, and coordination. 2 more. Well done. Ah, good job. Okay, short break for about a minute or so. We're just going to do that second rep one more time, and then we're done. So probably less than 5 minutes to go. We can do hard things, especially if it's only 5 minutes worth of hard things. How's everybody feeling? Can you give me a thumbs up? Well done, you look amazing. I'm so impressed. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to do those glute bridges. So roll down, nice and flat, tummy's in, your feet are hip distance apart and nice and flat on the floor. Use your shoulders to really push it into the floor, engage with the floor, and drive your hips up, and then roll down. Pull those tummy muscles. Push those glutes. We're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to hold it. Okay, get up into that nice strong position. Nice line. Hold it there. Push your shoulders into the ground. Feel your glutes getting quite sore and tired. They're doing a lot of work. I'm going to hold you in the air for about 5 more seconds. And when you're ready, roll down. Good job. Short break while I clean my glasses. And then we're going to do our legs. So, feet are, legs are about 90 degrees perpendicular and horizontal to the ground. And we're just going to lower one leg and bring it up. Lower the other one and bring it up. Tummy muscles in. If your back hurts or if your hips hurt, take a break or just pop your hands under your bum to give your back a little bit more support. We'll do about 3 more each side. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Roll up, squeeze it out. And then we're just going to flip over and do the same thing on the other side. So, hips and hands are both about hip distance apart. Your weight is evenly distributed. I'm just going to lift one leg. One leg at a time. Feel that glute working. Try and keep the rest of your body still and stable. 1 more. And then change legs. Okay, 1 more. And we're done. Well done. We are nearly there. You're going to do those Russian twists. When you caught your breath, I find this one very difficult, so we won't go for long. Hold yourself in the balance. Oops. If you just need to hold it like that, that's fine. If you can, add in a twist. Three more. Woo. Well done. We're finished. Stretch it out. Grab one knee and give it a pull. Just feel that stretch down the back of your hamstring and in your glutes. Nice big squeeze. Other side. Whew. Well done. Come up to standing. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. We're just going to stretch out our quads. Other side. Then we're just going to finish with our calves. Give them a stretch. Push that heel into the ground. Other side. Well done, everybody. That's half hour, almost exactly, 28 minutes and some change of exercise. My mascara is running. That's how I know it's a good workout. So feel free to unmute yourselves if you'd like to have a chat. If you'd like to ask me any questions, tell me how that felt.
Oh, that was tough.
I've struggled. It's hard to talk and do it with makeup on and not outside. You haven't got the benefit of a breeze.
Thanks.
Anyway,
I really enjoyed that, Andrea. Thanks.
Beg your pardon?
I really enjoyed that. Thank you.
That's a pleasure. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Can we make it a weekly thing? I need it.
I'll just play this recording every week while I sip the tonic. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to do a very short commercial of my services in case any of you are interested. Here we go. I have two fairly regular running groups that meet here in St Ives. Given our average pace, we call ourselves the Running Behind group. If you'd like to join us, we're local to the St Ives Village Green, and we train on a Monday at 6 a.m. and a Thursday at 9:15 a.m. Babies, children, and dogs are always welcome. I know how hard it is to fit kids into our timetables, so please bring them along. I really stress this. It's aimed at all levels and all abilities. It doesn't matter if you've never run before, if you can't run for the phone without without being out of breath. That's exactly where most of us are, to be honest. So you'll be very welcome. And I'll always modify the training to suit whoever's there. It's $120 for 10 sessions, which you can pay for through my website whenever you're ready. If you're not local to the St Ives area, I have a brand new online membership platform, which is, I think, the first one in the world that has been designed specifically for slow runners. When I was doing various running training programs for my first 10K, my first half marathon, and so on, I became quite frustrated by the running programs that were out there in the universe, because they made a lot of assumptions about what I was capable of, including things like tempo runs at under 5 minutes a K and so on, which is just not feasible for a body like mine. So I'm accredited as a running coach, and I have designed these programs specifically for older, bigger, slower, and injured bodies. So whatever your ability is like, there should be a program that's downloadable, and I will give you support throughout the year. It's only $55. For a limited time, you can get one-on-one consultation with me. We'll come up with a plan that works specifically for you. You get access to a community of like-minded runners just like us, a lot of support, a lot of discounts too on races and gear. I haven't really done the maths, but I would hazard a guess that you will save the cost of your membership just in the discounts alone. And there's a knowledge center that's been written specifically with slower runners in mind. And that's it, commercial break over. So please feel free to send me any questions. You can ask them now, or you can just pop them in the chat or email me after the session. Nothing's off limits. And I'd really genuinely love to be able to help. Well, that's it for me. If you don't have any questions, I'm going to log off and go and have some dinner. This recording will be available if you need to refer to it at any time. And yeah, please get in touch if I can help with any aspect of the running journey.
Thank you, Andrea. That was great.
Pleasure. Good night.
Thanks, Andrea.